right, we're going to go to the president's report. Do we have a report, Ms. Trina?
Not at this time, we don't.
All right, legal counsel's report.
Tomorrow at 3, we do have a Zoom call, conference call with Swift fiber optic people, and following up on the lawsuit that we have filed on behalf of the jury, Waterworks District 1, and Keachai Grand Cane Water Systems. The court date is February 19th for the preliminary injunction hearing. There is a temporary restraining order that is currently in place. We'll see what tomorrow holds.
Very good. I have a call for any additions or deletions to the agenda. Guest and public comments. All right, moving right along. Administrative items. Number 1, discuss and take action regarding land for makers space. Do I have a motion?
I guess right now we're just discussing.
Discussing.
Do we need a motion to discuss?
Yeah. I have a motion by Mr. Latham, second by Mr. Ernell Jones.
Yeah.
All right, any discussion on the maker space?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Burrell?
I have no problem with this particular program, but I would appreciate if they would find somewhere else to build it. I mean, why couldn't they build it, or I suggest they build it over by the alternative school. Since it's school board related, and I saw a letter of support from the school board, it shouldn't be no problem to put it over there because the space they're in, I've already asked that something else be put there that I think would be good for the parish. And I have no problem. I think it's a good program, but I do wish they could find another location to put that.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
I'll make an alternate motion.
Okay, we're just discussing tonight, so we're not
Taking
making
action.
no
Says take
action.
over.
Let's discuss and take action.
Oh, take action, all right.
Someone is here to speak.
Oh, someone,
All right, Mr. Terry, would you like to come up and speak? We're gonna allow you 3 minutes, Mr. Terry.
I'm Governor Chairman, Library Director at the DeSoto Parish Library. This is a library project I presented to you a couple of months ago. About a month ago, I came back and asked you about the property. I went to the board. This is the particular area that we really would like to build, makerspace. It's right there on 171. It's a good location that people that are driving back and forth could see it. I think it'd be really good. I've already told you how beneficial it would be for our parish. It gives very, 6 different studios, and it's got different places that people can come in and work on their certification. People can actually get their certification at that particular place and walk out and use that certification to get jobs. So it's an economical thing. It's gonna be also for our teams. We're working with the school board. The school board's behind us, the 4-H is behind us, and our culinary program. We've already got those on board, so we feel like this would be a great project. I think it's a good location. We're just asking, yes, sir.
Yeah, I think everybody is on board with the Makerspace program. We just want to know why this is the best location for the library.
Well, one of the reasons we think it's best is because it is out on 171. You can see it, people can drive by. But we're open. I mean, we are here. This is gonna be beneficial to you guys. It's gonna be beneficial to your citizens. It's gonna be a great I think if you want us in a different spot, we can do that. We like this spot because of where it's at, and the people can see it, very visual. It's gonna be right there. It's gonna pop when people drive by. They're gonna know it's there, and they're gonna know it's there. If you put it a little bit further away, a little bit more problematic, but I think we can still make it work. But we do like that spot very much, and we would love to be able to build it there.
Okay,
Well, sir, I feel the same way about what I'm trying to do in that spot. I mean, the school board on board, but the school board has a lot right next to it that they were saying for years that they were gonna be a career center. I was all on board, I supported them, tried to keep that lot open. They said they not gonna build it now, so why not that spot? I mean, it's some spots out there y'all can build it to be just as good.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree, I just said, I'm thinking that's, when we started looking, this was the one that looked best to build, so, but like I
Right.
said,
We thank you, Mr. Terry. Appreciate it. Any other discussion on this? Miss Trina?
It was Mr. Arnett, I think he had.
No, no, one
Okay.
time, Mr. W., you spoke about a piece of property that's right behind it, a building that belongs to the school board. On that street, I guess, right along between that and the baseball field, the park over there. No, when you first brought it to us, you mentioned about that piece of property.
right.
Well, you changed your mind about that property?
Well, yeah, when we went to the board, this is the one, we showed them at different places, and this is the one that they picked, that they would love to be able to build there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody else? Mr. Justice?
Yeah, are they gonna do some swapping, or are they just wanting us to gift?
I think they're wanting us to gift.
Okay, and then as far as the drawing in the documents that were provided, it looks like that's, I mean, is that drawn out as 4 acres? Is that what they're asking for?
It's supposed,
Yes.
It was just a general location.
So if you wanted more than that, are we looking, where would you want that additional acreage at? You know, if you supply us with something else, give us exactly what you're asking us to donate.
Our architects here, if you'd like to, they could answer it.
Hello, I'm Rachel James, representing Sutton, B.B. Babin, and Shreveport, Sutton, B.B. Babin Architects. We have a drawing, it's a rendering drawing of the site, but it's Highway 171, and this is the site in the lighter shaded yellow that is the correct 3.5 acres of land. It was developed after this drawing was. It's approximate location, but this is how it would fit on the site.
Well, do you have a general feel of the board's decision? Would it, to me, it makes more sense to move it, like she said, either over by the other building or by the 4-H building, to me would be, rather than leaving that spot of land in between it?
The reason why we had selected this location is you already have a cross cut on Highway 171, and we know with working with DOTD that, less, curb cuts that you have on
Well,
the
if they
highway.
slid it over by the 4-H building,
Over
maybe
here
they could
closer.
use that parking lot and that entrance off the 4-H parking lot there.
I mean, we can explore.
You know, I'm just
this.
throwing that out there for,
Yeah, that was the reason why we selected this one, was just knowing DOTD likes.
because
less
I agree
curb
with Ms.
cuts on
Burrell,
the
that
highway.
kind of cuts that property in half.
Yes, sir.
So we have a little bit on either side, and we want to make good use of everything, so to me,
Just slide it over more
well,
towards the
that's
front.
just me, but I
To
would
me,
say.
it would be feasible, I'm sorry, Mr.
Go ahead.
Justice. I said, to me, it would be feasible, more feasible, like Ms. Perez said, over by the, turning school. Because you have a lane, you don't have to build a road for it. You can have the turning lane for the DOTD, so, and it's not interfering with what we want to put, in the other part, so.
Yeah, we were not aware as the architects
Yes.
of that other site by the school, so we can definitely take a look at that piece of property along with the owner, and this was our site we were given to work with, so that's.
Yeah, understandable, and I appreciate that, that
Sure.
helps quite a bit.
Yeah, we do have a floor plan of the building. It's still at conceptual level, but it's pretty well vetted out. I mean, it's a very dynamic building, so the owner is, there's nothing like this as a precedent for architecture. Like, we're creating a new precedent for architecture with a whole makerspace building. There's no parish in the state of Louisiana that has anything remotely like this. So it is gonna be a very dynamic building. DeSoto is gonna be very forward-thinking and, ahead of its time with this building. So a site that does have some prominence on Highway 171. It is for the entire parish to use the building. I mean, so that was the reasoning for the site. So, I mean, you will have nothing like this in the parish, because no other parish in the state has anything like it. Y'all will be the first.
We're looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it, but y'all asking us to donate y'all our best property.
Yes, ma'am, that was the only site we knew about at the time, but we can definitely, you know, if there is one or two other sites that the jury would like the architect team along with the library board to look at, we will definitely.
Okay, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. Any more discussion?
oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I got one question from Michael.
All right,
Where is the covered arena going?
It's gonna go to the north of the existing 4-H building. It'll be located, as you travel along Independence. It'll be further to the north on Independence.
Okay, so it's not on the main highway like originally planned?
Right. There'll be some access, some driveways and so forth that'll go out around the 4-H building to that east side, but the arena itself, as it's being envisioned currently, which is still in process, is on that north side, not the east side. But, you know, we have appraised some property in the past along 171. The appraisal for that 171 property is running $100,000 plus. You know, the property that we've appraised in the past along Liberty and Independence and so forth is $40,000 to $60,000. That's something to consider as well, the value of rodeo.
all right. Thank you very much. Ms. Trina?
Ready for the alternate motion?
Yes?
Okay, so I have an alternate motion to defer until the market space, until they can get an alternate location. So looking at some other locations.
Second.
All right, I have a motion, or an alternate motion, and a second to defer until the library can get
Get a few more.
some more options on property and give us more, guess
Excuse me, what was the acreage on that? The 4 acres?
It was
free something.
3.5.
And they're gonna take what they hold in that space.
3.5.
All right, I have an alternate motion and a second on it. Any discussion on the alternate motion? If not, we'll vote on that. Mr. Ford?
Aye.
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 All right, alternate and the motion passed. All right, item number 2, authorize the president to sign ordinance number 3 of 2026, an ordinance of the DeSoto Parish Code of Ordinances establishing fees for public records request. Have a motion by Mr. Jones,
Second.
second. Mr. Raines?
So we just discussing this?
Oh, Justice, okay.
No, it's just,
Any discussion?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to see what kind of changes they trying to make. Or I just got an agenda late today.
This is a proposal to adopt a public records fee schedule. You don't have one. Public entities are allowed to have a public records fee schedule, and if it's adopted, you are then allowed to charge for public records requests. I was asked to prepare one for the jury's consideration.
I thought we did vote one time.
A year or two ago, I believe this proposal was rejected.
this is the one that's on page 12.
So we gonna, let me look at these fees, go. Where they at, mister?
Page 12. Down to bottom.
Any other discussion on that?
So we not taking action, right? We just discussing?
Yes, we are.
We taking action?
Yes, we are. We're going to authorize the president to sign this ordinance and put it into, make it effective.
Well, I make an alternate motion that we have a chance to look at this and really see, cause I'm not comfortable just making a decision right tonight when hadn't had a chance to really look at this and see the fees, cause now we asking people. This, I don't know, this could be a fortune. for
Okay, I
some
have an
people
alternate
to
motion
I
to
second that.
defer it. Have a second.
Second.
Any discussion on the alternate motion? If not, vote on the alternate motion. Do y'all want to defer this? Mr. Baker?
No.
Ms.
Aye.
No.
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 No?
No.
No.
Aye.
All right, alternate motion failed. We'll vote on the original motion. Authorize the president to sign ordinance number 3 of 2026, an ordinance of the DeSoto Parish Code of Ordinances establishing fees for public records request. Mr. Fuller?
No.
Aye.
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 No.
Aye.
All right, item number 3, discuss and take action on whether or not to accept and authorize the president to sign the proposal right of first refusal grant prepared by title attorney representing TC Properties of Arcadia, LLC, recent purchases of the property at 132 West Industrial Drive in Grand Cane, Louisiana. The property is now or formerly occupied by Tanmar and formerly owned by 5B Ventures, LLC.
So move.
Have a motion, second?
Second.
Mr. Raines?
Mr. Justice.
Justice again?
Y'all do, because I'm writing your name down as well.
All right, y'all do sound alike. Okay, any discussion on this?
So now y'all see the trouble I was having.
Any discussion?
Do y'all need background on the legal side of this?
Yep.
Do y'all remember? Everybody's
remember.
up to speed?
Yes, sir. Well, we get a little background.
Oh, you want some background?
Yes, sir.
So this was in the original deed that the police jury conveyed to 5B Ventures. And they came to us, the jury, offered the right of first refusal after it was pointed out to them. They were kind of overlooking it first. And then with their assurances, y'all declined to execute or take advantage of the right of first refusal. And it was pointed out at that point in time that as long as they put it back in the deed for the next conveyance, well, they didn't do that. The seller overlooked us and kind of went behind our back and conveyed the property and sold it without us realizing or knowing of the time of the closing. And as a result of that, there was no right of first refusal. So now the purchasers of the property are offering to grant to the police jury this standalone right of first refusal to the jury. It is different terms than the original one. The original one had $6,000 per acre, I believe, written in it. And that was 20-something years ago, I think. So now what they have done is have a fair market value determination at the point in time if they are selling it, and the right of first refusal would be at those terms, whatever the current fair market value is at that point in time. And that is, and if this is not accepted by the jury, there will not be a right of first refusal included in this. So,
Okay, any more discussion, Mr. Fuller?
There's no way we could hold the other company responsible for that? There's no way you can give,
no, there's even some legal argument out there that a right of first refusal expires in 10 years, after 10 years. So even if we theoretically could go, I would advise the jury not to try to do that.
okay.
Any more questions, discussion? All right, if not, we'll vote. Mr. Baker?
Aye.
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 All right, motion passed. Item number 4, authorize the president to sign a lease agreement with Benson Baptist Church for relocation of a polling location.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yes, sir, we changing another polling location.
Yeah.
Come on up.
Yeah, come on up.
Lisa LeBron Person, the clerk. So this is precinct 53. This has basically remained the same. This is a geographically isolated polling location. It's currently at the Benson Community Center, which is an old building that was maintained by, I think, the fire department. So there are some issues that my commissioners in charge have made me aware of. They have to turn the hot water tank on and off to use the restroom, things like that. So the commissioner in charge at that location had been working and trying to help me find a location, because again, it's geographically isolated. Buildings over in that direction are there's just not a lot. Benson Baptist Church has offered to do it at a $0 rental charge. I went and visited the location. I met with them. Super nice, very nice facility, handicap ramp. They've got a little kitchenette, or kitchen, actually. 2 bathrooms, you know, the whole thing, and it should be sufficient and be nice. I think at the last election we had that there is a timer maybe on flushing the hydrants, I guess, and so sometimes water can go in front of the Benson Community Center. And so we really don't want to prevent anyone from voting, even though there's, you know, 150, 155 voters in that precinct. We're able to vote and vote somewhere. It is 0.6 miles from the Benson Community Center.
Right.
It's on the main highway. The other thing about the Benson Community Center, there is no railroad crossing arms. So you're crossing the railroad track right there without any type of warning, no arms, no lights, you know. So-
Oh, I know I'm from Pelican, so I
Exactly.
know exactly what you're talking
Yes,
about.
ma'am.
I just wanted to make sure, you know, because people kind of start complaining about getting confused about where they supposed to go to
I
vote.
understand, yes, ma'am.
So,
This precinct was not changed in the recent mergers, consolidations, or anything like that. So this one stayed intact because, again, it's geographically isolated.
okay.
Okay, thank you. Any more discussion? If not, we'll vote again. Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
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 All right. Item number 5, authorize the president to sign a resolution 6 of 2026, changing locations from the Benson Community Center to the Benson Baptist Church.
So moved.
Yeah.
Second.
Mr. Burrell, second. All right. Any discussion? If not, we'll vote. Mr. Baker?
Aye.
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 All right, motion passed. Take care of that for us.
So moved.
I'll make a motion, do I hear a motion to adjourn the administrative committee?
So moved.
I have a motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right.
We call to order, policies and procedures. Do we have any additions or deletions? Any guest or public comment? All right, so item number 1 is approve the revisions to policy and procedures number 311 and 315, benefits continuation, and medical, dental, vision, and short-term disability insurance.
Motion.
Nick makes a motion.
I'm a second motion because I want to know what it's about.
All right, Ms. Burrell, second.
What we
All right.
doing now?
I'm not sure myself.
Can somebody?
Yeah, I think, well, I think that guy that came
a month ago?
It's in there.
No, this is a different issue,
This
but
was-
I
that's
I
not
can
in here?
field this.
That was not in here?
Who put it in?
I believe this was, I don't know,
Well, I know one of the things, one of the items was, Mike's not here, but Mike mentioned that we have recently, and in the past, a couple of instances where some of the retirees weren't paying their portion.
right.
So
I-
we've clarified that in here?
Yes, that, I can field this question. So I was asked to look at the policy because there was a issue, as you may know, that certain employees that retire are eligible to maintain group insurance through the police jury, but they have to pay their portion. They have failed to pay their portion. You had no written policy about procedures to address that. So procedures were suggested to me, and then I placed them in this policy, which requires a 30-day notice to the employee of their failure to pay, and if they continue to fail to pay their portion, after 60 days, that they lose further right to be part of the police jury's group policy, and then you have to provide a COBRA notice then because of the termination, and they would be eligible for the group policy according to the terms of COBRA, but no longer under your policy, and that burden of paying the insurance benefits would shift to them if they did the COBRA election. So this outlines that procedure, so you know how to address it if the employee continues to fail to pay their responsibility under the group policy.
Any further discussion? All right, then we'll
What?
vote.
I got
You
one.
got one?
Why does it say the police jury will pay the cost of Medicare supplement retired employee?
That's what you've always done, but it was not in the policy, so I suggested that you put it in there so you would know what the policy was. That's the policy that has been the police jury's policy. I wasn't asked to suggest any changes to that. I just thought it was needed to be included in the policy. If that was the police jury's policy, it should be set out so
It's an
we do.
understood policy.
Yeah, it was not a written policy, but it was the practice, and so I felt like it needed to be included in the policy for clarity's sake, so I put it in there.
Miss Layton, what you think? I'll tell you opinion.
It's a pretty good benefit if we're gonna pay the Medicare supplement of a retired employee. It's a pretty good incentive to work for the police jury, I think.
Or at least retire through the police. jury.
Retire from the police jury, yeah, it's a very good incentive because supplemental Medicare insurance starts out really low at $100 a month, but when you get into your 80s, it could be
Yep.
$600, $700, $800. So it's a really good benefit for our retirees, for sure, if that's something we keep doing.
Well, then somebody have to make an offer.
You're so moved. We taking action?
Yeah. Well, that's what's on the
So
floor.
moved then.
Yeah, you've already seconded it, Ms. Burrell. That was just further discussion. You ready to vote? Mr. Fuller, go ahead, Mr. Fuller.
Aye.
Mr. Raines,
Oh, I'm sorry. Aye.
Ms. Burrell,
Aye.
Mr. Baker,
Aye.
Mr. Justice,
Aye. Motion carries. Motion to adjourn.
So
So moved.
Road committee called to order. Call for additions and deletions to the road committee. Any guests and public comments to the road committee? Road item number 1, discuss Constitution Drive.
All right, I put this on here. And the reason I put it on, I was riding my district, looking at my roads and stuff, seeing if, need repairs. I do that. I try to do it at least once a month. Okay, this article came out in the paper 2 days before I saw Constitution being done about following the rules and this, that, and the other. And then I see land being cleared and the road being built. It made me go back to when the Bedsouths wanted to do 100 feet, 110 feet, something like that. And they went through months trying to get that done through this year. But then I see this road being created and land being cleared to create a road, and it didn't come through this year. It's in my district, so I know it didn't come through this year. And that's considered as an illegal road. I thought we were following the rules according to KTBS. Everything was going by the rules.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? That's not going by the rules. Either we gonna follow the rules, or we not gonna follow the rules. We can't allow this to keep happening. Cause I also found another road going up in a pasture with a curve that belonged to us. But yet, I asked for a curve, ain't a good mile down the street, and y'all took it completely out the system. And I'm looking, and I'm taking notes, and I want this jury to know. I don't want nobody to say, we didn't know, or we wasn't aware. That was illegal road done. It is illegal to do that. And I want to know who gave permission to do this road, and how was it paid for?
My question, who did, the parish did the road and did the clearing?
The pair, I got pictures of them. I went 3 Saturdays, plus we paid overtime for it, the whole 9. I went up there 3-4 Saturdays in a row. It was us, our equipment, our workers, we did it. When I questioned about the road, I was told that road superintendent and Mr. Norton signed off on it. Then I kept asking questions. I wanted to know who gave permission. I wanted the paperwork on it. It took me forever to get the paperwork. Then when I did get the paperwork, they say you signed off on it. And I'm saying, well, when we started letting the road chairs sign off on stuff, that's disrespect. To me, it's disrespectful to each one of these jurors in here. That's totally disrespectful. So you saying y'all can just do whatever y'all want. If that's so, these people that's doing this, maybe we need to put them on the ballot.
Yeah.
Because we was elected to make the decision.
Mr. Fuller?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to know too who gave authority, because like I said, you wrote up some of our guys for putting oil down on roads that we okay for them to do. Send them home with that pay. So I'm kind of curious about that as well.
You have any information?
Well, I think that's gonna be up to Mr. Michael and Philip, doing the repairs on that road. I signed off on the work order, to do the repairs on the road.
Repairs is different from building.
It
Yeah.
wasn't no, you might have thought it was repair, but baby, it wasn't no road. It was woods.
Yeah.
They cleared the property. I can tell you who cleared it, who hauled out the timber, who hauled out the dirt, the whole 9. It wasn't a road there. The only road that was there was from the main road to where the Bedsouth stopped with their little 110 feet. Besides that, it was woods.
Yeah.
Now, it didn't take no rocket science to figure out why that road got there and why they put it there. But that was illegal. The bottom line, that was illegal, and we need to do something about it.
But that is our, the parish road itself is leading up to the gate for the material, correct?
The way I would word that road is, it's all parish-owned property.
Right.
We owned all the lots, both sides of the road until recently. We've sold some adjacent lots, but we currently still own the road, the land underneath the road that was currently constructed. So that's what the discussion here is a road being built on jury property, jury-owned property. It's not, most of the scenarios we have right-of-way that's on other people's property where we gain right-of-way to build a road. In this scenario, it's actually a road on our own property.
Yeah.
I think the approach was that the wish was to extend that road on our property. So they went through the channels of seeking approval for the expenditure of the funds to bring aggregate, tree clearing and so forth like that. And that was the approach that was taken. You know, if that's incorrect or not, we can discuss that further, but that's what was done. You know, it was on jury-owned property, and those funds were expended to clear the trees, shape the roadway, and then place aggregate on it.
Right.
Okay, it's mighty strange to me that this road didn't get built until this property got sold. Why, if we was parish on property now, why it wasn't done beforehand?
There was
Why after the property got sold? Come on now.
There was a drawing, a plat that was established back in 2010, I believe it was, somewhere in that time frame, that I'm not sure exactly what the history is, I hadn't found but we established those lots out there for sale. We put up the big billboard, lots for sale, and it showed these roads on that drawing. It never was filed at the courthouse, it never became an official subdivision, an official plat, but this road was shown on that drawing, and, you know, I think Mr. Norton and Mr. Phillip wanted to continue that road due to the lot being sold, it's also gonna provide us rear access to our rock
Material.
yard that we have for the road department, but that's what the history was.
Yeah.
I'm just giving facts.
I understand that might be in the history, but my concern is who gave authority? I mean, it didn't come through the jury to do that.
I
So
was not in
how
that
does the
chain.
administrator
I'm just giving
and the
facts.
road superintendent and the president have authority to do it?
I think y'all do have a policy for certain.
Amount of dollars, yeah.
Up to a certain amount of money.
Right.
Philip has authority, if it's in the
Right.
budget, to spend up to a certain portion. Once it exceeds that, then you go to the road
So
chair.
they can do that. They can build a whole road without going through the jury.
If they're
On
using
parish
budget
property.
funds and so forth.
Right, that's so.
Yeah,
I
that's,
mean, it's convenient for some things and some things it's not, I guess.
Well, we gonna
That's-
find out, cause I'm turning it in. We gonna find out if that's the law and that's the way it go. Cause, I can't see that.
well, actually, that's something we put in place, the funds amount. I can't remember exactly what it was, but certain amount of funds that have to come through the jury. And
What that fund is, how much money?
I don't know how much that project costs.
Bridge material, right? The road and bridge material budget item,
Yeah.
it's a substantial amount of money in that item.
So you telling me y'all can construct whole roads without coming through this jury and just up whatever y'all wanna do, y'all do it, and that's it? If that's the case, then that might need to change.
To the best of my understanding, that was the procedure that was followed on this road.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I have one
Answer your
question.
question, Mr.
The original item that was brought up last month, I think, was for us to abandon the road. What was the reason for them bringing that before us to abandon the road when we've done all this work to it?
That's an additional spur off the road, you know, right there where what's the name of it, the Enterprise facility, and, I think we have a map, you want to show them the map?
Don?
It's a alleyway between the Enterprise property and the piece that Bledsoe bought.
But are you talking about the little strip that's called Government Lane?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the piece that's one.
All right, so it wasn't Constitution then, it was government.
Okay, so why did we give Mr. Betsall and them so much trouble to get that 110 feet? It took them 6-7 months to get that done.
Okay.
We gave them holy to get it done, but then y'all can come back when somebody else buy the property. They just gonna tell when the sheriff department buy the property, oh, it's okay, we can just do the road now. But anybody else that bought property, we sent them people, they went through some things, and y'all know they did.
Okay, Ms. Barrett, we're gonna try to stick on Constitution Lane.
That is Constitution, I'm talking about Constitution Lane. That's what they gave them people, took them 6-7 months to get that little 110 feet.
That little
Y'all
gravel.
gave them hell, and you did. But then when the sheriff buy property, it's all right for y'all to come and do a road. That's wrong, y'all. And I'm through with it. I just want to have it on record so I can show what kind of business we be running. It's terrible.
Thank you, Ms. Burrell. Any more questions on Constitution? If not, we'll move on to number 2. Authorize the president to sign the annual DOTD Uniform Relocation Assistance and Real Property Acquisition Act Assurance Letter.
So move.
I got a motion by Mr. Fuller. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Justice. Any discussion on item 2? There's no discussion. Would you please vote? Mr. Holmes?
Aye.
Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
Mr. Justice?
Aye.
Mr. Lathan?
Aye.
And I myself. Motion passes. Item 3, authorize the road department to install 2 speed bumps at 1517th Street, St. Peters Road, Pelican, to address traffic speed and safety concerns.
So move.
I got a motion by Mr. Fuller. Do I have a second? I'll second. Please vote, Mr. In discussion?
Did they talk to?
Yes.
They talked to you?
Yeah, it's two houses on this end of the road, and they have spoken with.
Is there oil field traffic that's doing the speeding?
Yes.
All right,
Illegal all-field traffic.
yeah.
What type of speed bump?
Sip.
It's a pretty like straight road.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they can get up pretty fast.
Well, it's just gonna be like in front of their house and their mailbox. The concern is when they go check the mailbox, they coming through real fast, and these older people.
Right, and I'm thinking like maybe they need to have some type of warning before the speed bump gets there, since the road's so straight
Like a
and long.
sign or something.
Like a
or-
sign, or maybe some rumble strips before the speed bump, because that
I figure a sign.
look like you can probably get up to 50 on that road.
Yeah. Well, I figure a sign would probably be,
Yeah,
Well, what's the speed limit on the road?
I don't know. It's,
It's not posted, it's 35.
it's,
yeah, 35.
yeah, it's, if you look at it on the map, it's a very long, straight road. And I know how I ride on Kyle Porter Road, and it's 35, so. But it's a long, straight road, you know?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
how can they be running up in my
And actually, the
driveway?
semi's not supposed to be traveling the road, you
Right,
know, but they
but-
travel like, at night or whatever.
I just think we need a warning before the speed bump.
Well, the reason why I was asking is because if we need to make Philip aware, we can get the permit officers out there to stop that. I mean, if they're not supposed to be on that road, maybe we just stop them from breaking the law or breaking, instead of putting the speed bumps up, but.
Well, that's another fight for that. To answer that question, we need permit officers at night.
Well, but,
That's
that-
when
but
they roll it.
but that's my point, is that I've gotten complaints up in Keachai. Maybe we do need to put a permit officer or two to take some of those, at least periodically. We don't want them to know we don't work at night, so they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, I agree. Any more discussion?
Yeah, can I make an alternate motion for install 2 speed bumps with warning signs beforehand, before the speed bumps?
Yeah.
Some-
Slow down?
Something like that, yep, speed bump sign before the actual
Speed
speed
bumps
bump.
ahead, something like that.
Whatever the road
Do that
department
anyway.
feels is,
Okay,
proper
that sounds great.
on either side, cause it's a real long
And
road.
I'll second the alternate.
Okay, you got that, Jody? All right.
So everybody understand the alternate motion, correct?
I'm curious. What's the difference with this road and the one where they pulled mine up?
Well, I mean, if you ask my opinion, I would advise against it, just the same as I did on Red Bluff Road.
That's what I'm
I don't
curious
think we
about.
need to have speed bumps on through roadways. I mean, we actually went against my advice on Red Bluff Road and installed them, and we later pulled them up because that individual that requested them moved.
Who?
That individual moved that
Yeah,
requested.
it moved.
Yeah,
But I would advise against.
That's why I push the enforcement, not on through roads. I mean, too many things can happen.
Well, and actually, this really not a
But
through
this through road was less than 500 feet from the stop sign, so they were slowing down anyway. But I was just curious as to what's the difference with this one and the one they pulled off of mine.
Yeah, and I kinda agree with Michael, like, I don't really want the speed bump, but it sounds like this is, like, we're going that way to get the speed bump there. So if we do decide to put speed bumps there, I do feel like we need to have some type of warning before it.
Signage.
Because I feel like they really can get up to a high speed on that road.
Oh, yeah.
They can,
The road is terrible.
Yeah.
It is terrible. You don't wanna go too fast on it anyway.
Any more discussion?
Yeah, I'm not gonna vote against it, but I'm just trying
Hey,
to
that's
understand the
your
logic
that's
behind
your
it.
vote,
But
All right, Mr. Holmes, vote, please. Mr. Fuller. What'd you say, Mr. Fuller? I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I said aye.
Mr. Justice.
Aye.
Mr. Lathan.
Aye.
Rodriguez. Aye. Motion passes. A motion to adjourn. I got a motion by Mr. Fuller. I second. We adjourn from the road committee.
Call the Solid Waste Committee to order. Call for any additions or deletions to the agenda. Hearing none. Any guests in public comments? Hearing none. Solid waste items. Number one, authorize the president to sign a cooperative endeavor agreement with Shreveport Green for the household hazardous waste collection day for March the 21st, 2026, in the yearly litter campaign.
So moved.
Second.
A motion by Ms. Burrell and a second by Mr.
Raines.
Raines. Y'all two do sound alike down there. Any further discussion? And we'll vote. Mr. Holmes?
Aye.
Ms. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Raines?
Aye.
And I vote aye. Motion passes. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. We're adjourned.
What's that? We got going on.
Yeah, we did.
I mean,
What we said?